Uttering as the river once did. A short fiction. Uttering as the river once did the love song of nascent life, I'm persuaded that the earth at large understands our acute conniptions, our fears and our joys, and sings songs accordingly. It was the birth of my son. We were at the farmhouse, 247.6 kilometres to the nearest hospital. The doctor was late and far away in a bad car, but the midwife Miranda was there. The labour was slow. Then the power failed and I had to start the diesel generator, which mechanised the ambience. To say I was stressed would be to put lipstick on the farm animal of your choice. I had the paces. I kept saying repeatedly to Carly, "Are you all right, honey?" And she kept saying, "What do you mean, am I all right? I've got a human being coming out of my fanny." At this point, the midwife Miranda called me aside and said, "Why don't you go for a walk?" She assured me that the new human being wasn't coming immediately. She suggested strolling for perhaps an hour out in the open air, and by then the doctor and the baby would be more serious propositions. The track at the back goes to the river, and there the river sang the love song of nascent life. The stroll alone didn't chill me, but I went down to the river and I was, frankly, in a rush of mind, just as the river was rushing and swollen and cascading on the rocks from heavy rain. And this is the upshot of what the river uttered for that hour. Such is the stream of existence, such are the bubbles of life, such is the swift running genesis ever flowing, such are the molecules plump with oxygen, star-studded in the dark sun, sublime in the water's womb. Such is the amphibious destiny of man, and so swims the wriggling fish, so flails the conquering tadpole. Such is the flowing rub upon the pebbly bed. Such is the roaring welcome of the air's cocoon, the mysteries of the spherical head in the orbit of similes, the turning toil of fragile flesh within the family of man, the gasping grip of new beginnings. Such the umbilical torrent carrying the tide of ancient fathers. Such is the bath of blood. Such is the gory realism of partition. Such is the predicament of woman. Such the celestial and anatomical analogies. Such the deep wonder of continuity. Such the helix of the hair, the galaxies implanted in the natal firmament. All things in the end will be as they will be, and life and death both drain into eternity, just as all water in the end will flow unto the sea. I am persuaded that the earth at large, rivers certainly when they are rushing and swollen and cascading on the rocks from heavy rain, understands our acute conniptions, if not our chronic ones too, our fears and our joys, and sings songs accordingly.